and the cards, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And no run back here on the opening kickoff, as we'll start at the 25. The Cardinals offense set to take over for the first time, and they are piloted by their fifth-year quarterback, two-time Pro Bowler as well, Kyler Murray.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Now the veteran workhorse, here's James Conner. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Again, it's Conner. A strong running. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7. I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Murray now to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Levis looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Seahawks take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right?
Taking it right down Broadway. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. James Conner, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Prater for the extra point, and we are tied at 7. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Eskridge going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That's to the rookie Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 46. He may go. Touchdown. DK Metcalf. 46 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. To throw is Murray. That's complete to Michael Wilson. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Again, they'll throw with Murray. A short one here, caught by McBride. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They'll try and run for it with Connor. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. 83 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Throwing on first down is Murray. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey McBride, 29 yards. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point good by Prater, and we are tied at 14. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown reception from Trey McBride. Dwayne Eskridge elects to bring it out. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking,
down the numbers, there he goes. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Levis now on 1st and 10. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. The Seahawks in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Look at this Arizona defense. They've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Noah Fant with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 21-14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. So out now come the Cardinals. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Already, he's top 50 receiving yards in this first quarter, and he's got a 1st down. Here's Murray. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Jordan Brooks in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22 and a half set in 2001. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Deron Payne in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Murray. And he's going to go down again. Derek Hall, the offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. The Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. On 1st down, Levis. And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. An entertaining start to this one. 2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the 2nd quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Levis sets up to throw here. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2nd and 6. Levis from the gun. And he's got it. Out of the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Noah Fant on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Scoring summary. 3-play drive. And it's Noah Fant who caps things off with the touchdown. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
From the gun, Murray. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a play.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Jordan Brooks. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Blake Gillikin on a punt now on 4th down. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And taken right on the 30. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Now Levis. And he's taken in by the tight end Finn. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 1st and 10, it's Levis. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the
now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Jamin Davis gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Able to get this one to McBride. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Derek Hall. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's taken it around the 40. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Here now, 2nd and 4. Levis to throw it. Going right back to Smith-Njigba. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Working from the gun. Here's Levis. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really...
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Noah Fant on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They start the drive with Counter, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing now is Murray. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. This offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Now Murray. And that is incomplete.
That's well done defensively. They get the pressure they needed on 3rd down. All the receivers are locked up tight, and they force that quarterback to just throw it away.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at the 33. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And they will take over 1st and 10. Jackson Smith and Jigba and his offense ready to go once more here. He's been really good in the yardage category, yet to hit the end zone, however.
A minor blemish against him right now because the work he's doing catching the ball, in some ways he's helping serve as good ball control because the big plays that he's making have really helped out his team.
Absolutely. They're winning on the scoreboard here in quarter number 2. Catch is made by Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to add on to their first half lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. He completes it to Wilson. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Murray now on 1st down. And he'll get nothing out of that one. And quickly they get to the line. Murray now to throw. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. He's got his tight end McBride on the out route. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Murray now on 1st down. Caught. It's Wilson. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down. Murray going to throw. This one finds Wilson downfield. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray. And a completion to Wilson. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Murray. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's McBride. Touchdown! Trey McBride as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Prater for the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. One final shot before the half. Here's Levis going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Levis now on 1st and 10. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Levis out of the shotgun now. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, Levis. Able to find the open man. That's complete. It's a big play there for Seattle. 61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
Levis to throw off play action. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Cards are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Here's Murray. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Rolling to his left. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. To throw, it's Murray. It's brought in by Wilson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Murray now. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Josh Reynolds from 17 yards out. And the Cardinals are able to cut into that deficit. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Esker's going to keep this one in the end zone, and they'll start at the 25-yard line. DK Metcalf and the Seattle offense about set to take over once again. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, but he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Well, they go play action. Here's Levis. And that is incomplete.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last two snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Levis's throw into the hands of Finn. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action now. Levis. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
This is caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Levis now off of play action. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Jalen Virgil, his first touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. The football going back over to Arizona now. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's going to look deep for more. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Murray a give. This is counter. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing now is Murray. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now Murray. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Prater's kick is good, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
Now we see Noah Fant as he helps bring this offense back onto the field. Where he stands right now, as you see, already over 1,000. You have to think 2,000 is a real possibility. Long way to go in the season, but what he's done so far, spectacular.
It is, and you know what he's also hoping for? He's going to play a lot of man coverage from here on out, because one of the best ways to slow down production is to go to zone and double, triple team, put a number of people in the area that you expect him to run.
He's got a man, complete. Down the sideline he goes, and all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf. 75 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. James Conner and the Cardinal offense ready to get back to work. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. Room here to run. A huge play there for Arizona. 44 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Murray now to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal.
Who you got? Omaha. Easy.
To throw is Murray. Under pressure, they got him again. Derek Hall able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Murray now, 3rd and goal. And the pressure gets to him again. Jamin Davis, that's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Now Murray's got to have this one. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Going right back to Smith-Njigba. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Levis to throw it. Flushed out right. And Levis tosses his 3rd interception of the game. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cardinals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Murray going to throw. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Here's Murray. He's got McBride here over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Operating from the gun. Murray. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Screen pass to Connor. Powering forward and out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a mistake there, Charles, from the rookie pass rusher.
And oftentimes when you make the jump from college to the NFL, you have to adjust to the rules. But in this case, the rule's no different than in college. Once the ball's gone, you can't continue on and get your shot in. That's one where you have to have some discipline. And even though he's a rookie, he really should know better.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Hey, Ace. 2-2.
Back to throw. Murray. Completes this to Elijah Higgins. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First target, first catch, and a first down. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals! Michael Wilson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. Extra point good by Prater, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never...
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 45 yards. And the Seahawks are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point up and through by Myers. And they open the lead up now to 25. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Meanwhile, Murray's throw here into the hands of Moore. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Looking to throw. Murray. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Murray now on first down. He'll dump this one off to Connor. Into space at the 45. And gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. First down, Murray. His throw incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
He'll get that one complete to Connor. Uses the spin. And some room to work. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now Murray again. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now a 2nd and 6. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Along the sideline, he has more. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Murray now. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks will take over here at their own 14-yard line. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here, because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way, as we saw there.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 44 yards. That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Myers connects on the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the fourth quarter. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Off the play fake, Levis. Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. And he's got Smith and Jigba.